Previously on Alan Wake, Alice has been kidnapped.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her!
You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good girl.
How the hell did
Before I do anything else, I accidentally put continue game before doing an intro. My fault. Hello everyone. Welcome my fellow... I am not on my game today. Hello and welcome my fellow gamers. I am the Video Demon, and welcome back to Alan Wake. Last time, well, you just saw what happened last time. And so far, the only thing I will continue with right now is that I don't like Barry.
she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI?
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff.
Let's make this quick, huh?
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote.
Interesting.
Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
Interesting. Don't care about that. The guy's dead. We're here searching for my wife.
Yeah, how about that? It was there in the morning, as if it had fallen from the sky. But it would take a tornado to lift something like that. We're damn lucky it didn't crush any of the trailers.
Yeah.
It gets better. A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook story. The Scratching Hag comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
That's interesting. Because she was the one switching off the lights on and off in the diner and the police station. She's almost everywhere we go. That's still weird to me. A swing set with a tire with a tire on a rope. That's... Wait, why are you checking a garbage can? Oh, that's a nice trailer.
Well, mister, this here's Rose's trailer. You mind me asking what you want with her?
We're just here to talk to her, pal.
Welcome to... Oh dear, Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh. Oh yes. Yes. Please, come in.
You couldn't tell something was off just by that, Alan?
Hey, this is really good.
Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry? She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al? Al, what's...
Oh, the coffee.
Barry! What?
The coffee was drugged.
Wha-
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
Back to work, boy.
What the fuck is going on?
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
Yep, it's a shrine. She has a shrine. That's kind of creepy. That's really creepy, honestly.
Rose took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and left its mark.
First refill is free. Milk and sugar on the counter there. Would you like to hear today's specials?
Poor Rose.
A nice day. Come back soon.
You
Barry
sure?
was out of it. He was way too heavy to carry.
Yeah, I was about to say, he's way too heavy to carry.
You're right. I deserve more money. I'm so handsome.
Okay, goodbye, Barry.
My gun and flashlight were gone.
Of course.
I had to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste.
The manuscript. Oh. How many do we have this time? A whole bunch. Randolph calls the police.
Mr. Randolph liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer. But those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick, looked like trouble. And they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station.
Oh, God.
Oh, you're gonna get it now. God knows what you've done to that poor girl.
This is Agent Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest! You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face! Stay right where you are, Spillane!
Whoa. This guy's way too trigger happy.
I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
Yeah, he's way too trigger happy. He just showed up.
I hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Mr. Wake, come on! Make it easy on us! Get after him! Don't let him get away!
I gotta run. This guy's way too on edge already. He just showed up. He should not be that on edge. Uh-oh, they got the dogs. Oh yeah, they're looking for me.
We have the suspect in sight! Keep your eyes peeled. He's gonna try to make it through here.
Oh, damn.
Fan out! Over here!
Run, damn it, Alan, run! Where's the adrenaline? I think I see one right there.
He's gone! Come on, guys! We need to head him off!
I'm gonna read that later. Right now, I gotta get the hell out of Dodge. Oh shit, it's back! Nope.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase. I don't have time for this.
Well, make the time. Can't just go shooting at people in my town. Over.
I'm a federal agent pursuing a fugitive. You want to discuss my methods, Sheriff? Make an appointment. Over.
You stay right where you are, Agent Nightingale. I'm on my way. Out.
I guess that's something glowing over here. Yep, manuscript right here. I'll read. I might as well do it now.
For decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the writer on the ferry, it opened its eyes. Rose didn't know how the strange old lady got in her trailer, and she looked wrong somehow. The woman showed her teeth in an approximation of a smile and traced a finger down Rose's cheek. "Pretty girl," she said. Rose felt as if she was falling asleep, but her knees didn't buckle. The crone spoke in a whisper, her words ice cold and dark in Rose's ear.
Yeah, I can't really blame Rose. Wasn't her fault at all. Right now, I gotta... nothing else over here. But yeah, that Agent Nightingale, we read about him before in the previous chapter. And yeah, he is way too on edge. So early on being introduced. Something is definitely up with him.
Search the area. Stay sharp. This way. Over here.
Uh-oh. Good luck, guys. Ah, crap. Do not stay on the wooden bridge.
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance.
Oh,
They
here's
were
another
after
car.
a writer, not a monster.
I've lost contact with Wilson's men you assigned to me. It's Wake's doing. Wait, are you seriously telling me that geek writer just took out my deputies? Are you kidding? I mean, have you seen this guy? He wears a tweed jacket. Over. He's the guy we're chasing. If it's not him, who then? Bigfoot? Over. I don't know yet, but I'm not in the habit of jumping to conclusions. That tends to come back and bite you in the ass. Out.
Okay, so she's not convinced that I'm the one that took out all of her men. Barry is most likely in custody. They have a helicopter? Oh god, oh god, oh no. Oh no. Well, shit. Oh, the birds. Oh, God. I'm the fence. Oh. Oh, damn. Oh, this thing is not fucking around for anyone. I am utterly defenseless. I got no flashlight, no gun. Well, then again, the gun would be useless without the flashlight. I feel so naked without any weapons. Or even flares. I was bitching about them last time, but still. What's over here?
I imagine that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine.
First, I want to check what's up here. Wait, coal mine? Let's use this. Yep, there's the wreckage.
This is James. Mulligan, Thornton, come in. Over. Thornton here. James, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything. Why, they were... Hey, what you... Come on. Sit down and give me that. James, Mulligan here. Over. Go ahead, Mulligan. Over. We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something. Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff of Otis Scotch about him, you know what I mean? Over. I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over. Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get Doc in to take a look at both. Over. Gotcha. better get them here quickly. The Fed's gonna want to interview Wheeler, over. Oh yeah, I bet he does. Looks like they have a lot in common. Mulligan out.
Yeah, like that agent guy. Not playing it cool. Definitely not doing his job right. I mean, shooting at an unarmed man and a civilian. Something definitely ain't right with him. Anything over here? No? Okay.
Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a light.
I just remembered what happened. I just remembered what happened to the dog back in the lodge. It better be okay. Oh, big flashlight. Is there a manuscript here? Also, another thing I'm wondering is, why did Alan stop writing? Like, this guy's after a manuscript after years of him not publishing after years of him not publishing anything. Oh, a flashlight. Thank you. 5 batteries. Make them count.
It took me a moment to recognize the flashbang.
Oh, a flashbang.
They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Don't mind if I do.
Team 1, this is Sheriff Breaker. Report, over.
Ooh, she's losing all of her men.
2, come in. I need a report, over. Come on, guys, talk to me. Come in, please, over.
I'll throw a flashbang when I feel like it. Like right now! Yeah, I need a weapon besides these flashbangs.
And here's another call. You're on KBFFM with Pat Maine.
It's Milt Peabody, Pat.
What's on your mind, Milt?
Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over there.
Well, that's just up the road from me, too. What's going on, do you know?
I don't know, but there's a bunch of police cars there, lots of sirens, a helicopter buzzing around, and I think I heard some gunshots.
Gunshots?
Yes, sir, like from a pistol. So can you find out what's going on? Because it's just next door and they're popping off guns there.
They're still shooting?
No, it was maybe 10, 15 minutes ago. It sounds serious, Pat. I'm telling you, it don't sound like no party.
Well, I'm certainly going to give the station a call, Milt.
Okay.
You'll hear it here as soon as I hear from them.
Okay, thanks.
Actually, Oh, God. Oh, they copied the... God, those freak me the fuck out whenever... God, the sound of them, like, just, like, if, like, them, like, cutting to, like, the, like, outer circle of them showing up scares the hell out of me.
Touched by the dark presence, Rose was lost in a dreamland where everything was drawn in black and gray crayons. The old lady had promised her that all her wishes would come true. She would be Alan Wake's muse. She was smiling so hard it hurt her face. She crushed a bottle full of sleeping pills into the coffee. Deep down inside, she was screaming in terror.
Okay, so the darkness is definitely a powerful force. We've seen that already. But what is it exactly? Is it just like a force of nature? Probably that. You bitch. Gun. Give me a gun. Fine. I know it's you. I sense your presence. You're a bitch. Darkness.
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
Oh, hello, Lorna. What do you have for us?
The sheriff should be helping us normal citizens instead of wasting resources on those people.
Well...
They'll have to try to sort themselves out. I'm sorry, but my granddaddy settled in Bright Falls in 1911.
Well, thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint, Lorna. Oh, here's a little surprise. The famous writer...
Why announce it? Why announce it?
Come on in, Mr. Wake. Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me. Don't hurt.
Whoa. Everyone calm down. Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him.
What the
What
fuck?
the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
Grab the flashlight.
I'll get you yet, even if it kills me. You hear me? You hear me, H.P. Lovecraft?
I'm not a
Oh,
racist.
so many cliffs, it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine.
Go take the train.
Nightingale stared through the broken studio window into the dark woods. He turned around, started to walk out, but Maine grabbed his arm. "Young man, you almost shot me. You don't shoot off rounds at people like that. What's the matter with you?" Nightingale shook his arm free, marched out. His cheeks burned with rage and humiliation.
Yeah, that guy is more crazier than I am. A little bit upset I don't have. Here we go. Oh God, thank you, universe. And a flare. Good question. Oh, bigger gun. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Oh God.
The bulldozer's engine roared to life. Mud and rocks flew as it fought for traction. It crashed through the concrete wall and landed heavily in the yard. If it were an animal, it would have shaken its head after the impact, fixed its eyes on me, and charged. Of course, it had no head, nor eyes. Shadows crawled on its form, twisting it into a monster. Then, it came for me.
Hey, so we're dealing with a bulldozer later. Oh. Alright then. This is just the worst 2 weeks of Alan Wake's life.
Sarah trusted her gut, and her gut said Agent Nightingale was an asshole. He felt wrong, and it wasn't just the smell of stale booze. It was in the way he flashed his badge, pulled rank, the look in his eyes when he wanted answers. Where was Alan Wake? What was this about an accident? Where was his wife? And most importantly, why did she let Wake go? He wouldn't answer her questions. Federal business was all he'd say.
Is this guy even an agent?
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan. Alan. I'm so afraid. It keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
What?
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
She seems
The
way
connection
too
had been
calm.
terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me.
Yeah, she called you, not the other guy. Is she being controlled by the darkness as well? Oh. More stuff. Bullshit, you never have enough ammo. Oh, flare gun. I see you, bitch.
The pipe wrenched itself loose from the bridge's steel framework. Wrapped in darkness, it floated in midair, twitching. For a moment, I didn't understand what I was looking at. The heavy object lurched at me with impossible force. I threw myself out of the way, but just barely. When I turned my flashlight on it, it shook in a dark rage before it flew at me again. I could see a railway bridge up ahead and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
Also, who is leaving me these messages? Also, the constant sound of breathing that doesn't sound like Alan's is unsettling. This is an old bridge.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
I gotta get off this fucking thing. I'm gonna die out here.
I slammed the door shut right in his smug face. He pleaded for me to open the door. True to form, the asshole actually thought I would obey. I had no sympathy left, no guilt either, not for him. I took a moment to savor the scream. I bet I had a smile on my face. It was all that I had time for. The dark presence was inside the lodge with me.
Okay. Who was that about?
As a teenager, just starting to get interested in writing, Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist.
Heavy-duty
That's what makes
flashlight.
them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Heavy duty. Don't mind if I do. Oh, more gun. Wait, so does this last longer? No. Okay. It lasts a little longer. I died. I read right into it. Damn it. This is a toughie.
It had come to life in it.
This one's tough.
That had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a
Oh,
good
shut up,
horror
Alan.
story.
Aha! Suck it. Alright, the thermos. Oh, Jesus Christ. In the light, you can hurt them. Yeah, I got that part. It's been well established. Oh, restock pot. Restock. Restock time. Oh, another episode.
Facts of our existence for granted, unaware that they are merely a thin veneer of desperate self-delusion, covering a vast cosmos of madness and horror. All too often, the stars are right. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a family occasion. Journalist Alvin Derlis' trip to study the local customs of an insular community in Night Springs has been less than successful. Until tonight.
Well, I'm glad you changed your minds about this. Ancient customs, local mythology. My editor loves this kind of stuff.
Well, Mr. Derlith, we don't want to feel like we're on exhibition, but you have demonstrated the seriousness of your intent.
Oh, I am serious. Really, just do your thing. I'll stay out of your way and observe.
Actually, I thought you could assist us. I'm afraid we are a man short. It would provide you with an intimate perspective.
Could I really?
Of course, Mr. Derlith.
Well, I guess that's the least what would I have to do?
Oh, here. Let me show you with a kiss.
What did you...
Oh, Mr. Derlith, you have well pleased Nixie Perka, the dweller in flesh. Your body shall host his 1,000 young, and all shall be glory. Shh, darling, be calm. Shh.
Alvin Derlith learned a harsh lesson. If you go looking for mythology, it may come looking for you. And such quests always bear fruit. In Night Springs.
Well, that was something.
The darkness surged towards me, sucking everything loose from the ground into its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below.
Wait. So this tells Rose's part of the story before we got there. We're missing one, and we're gonna meet the bulldozer. Really? You're gonna do me like that? Or we'll meet it right now. Oh god, fuck. I wouldn't be alive from that. You bastards! Damn it! Well, that didn't go as well as last time. Oy vey. Oh, there was more over here. Oh, look, a car. Finally. As much as I would love to sleep after this, your body be fucking tired. You'd want to sleep, but you couldn't. Oh, we have another driving segment.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine. The coal mine wasn't far now. Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
Fair enough. Any manuscripts? Well, I got a gun. Well, I got 2 guns, some flares, and a flashlight. Wait, why did I get out of the car? Why get out of the car?
Without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the dark presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real, but it matched a textbook case of insanity.
How long has this Jeep been there?
This is Pat Main, and you're listening to KBF-FM. Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track last night, but I was detained. You see, I encountered a big-shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and a boot in the ass. Not necessarily in that order either. Now, folks, I know I'm not being very informative here, and I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but I'm just so peeved right now, because some people just shouldn't be carrying badges. I'm just glad that our Sheriff Breaker was there to straighten things out. And if someone I met last night is listening, let me just say, I'm sorry if my mouth got you in trouble. I'm pretty sure you're not the bad guy here. Godspeed, son. I hope you know what you're doing. Now, on a lighter note, I'll be talking to Dr. Nelson all morning. But first, a little music.
Main's a good guy. Am I gonna bet that there's no one in this tower? And there's just a car here? Yep.
Welcome back to KBF FM. Hope you enjoyed that tune. Now, Doc, you were talking about life and finding that special someone, that soulmate.
Well, you were talking about sex. I was saying I don't buy it.
Well, see, to me that's strange because I always pegged you as a hopeless romantic.
You got me there, Pat. But I think love's where you look for it. And you need to do a lot of looking, sure. But the idea that there's
Yeah, like, no one just leaves their car here. I mean, unless the darkness got him. Nice car, though. I keep stopping to look at, like, manuscripts or something.
With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
Yeah, point there. That guy is way too trigger happy. As I've said plenty of times before. Also, where the hell am I going? Oh, main entrance.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
Wake, where the hell are you? Change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around by
You
you.
want to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello! Ah! I'm gonna kill him!
Don't blame you.
I had to get to Mirror Peak.
Door's locked. Why'd you lock it? Oh, you got bigger things to worry about than a locked door.
It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
Maybe this Nightingale guy is working with the kidnapper. We never did get his name.
When Thomas Zane fell for Barbara Jagger, it happened fast. She was young, vibrant, and beautiful, full of life. He had never been a very happy man, and without any seeming effort, she had changed all that. Zane felt good for the first time in his life. Everything she did was another piece of a jigsaw puzzle he hadn't even known he'd been missing. And best of all, she made the words flow, strong and sharp. She was his muse.
Interesting. God, that would be terrifying to see. Oh, come on. Well, didn't want to use it, but oh well.
What the hell?
Is that thing controlling a tree?
The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
Well, this is a fighting area. Whoa, whoa, holy shit. Oh yeah, this works better. When in doubt, just smash him with a car. Here we go. Back in the car. This is the worst 2 weeks of his life. Came here to relax. He came to this town to relax. And, oh god. And he's getting this.
Some of the Taken retained echoes of their former selves, but these were just the nerve twitches of a dead thing. Nothing remained but a shell covered and filled with darkness. In most cases, these puppets were enough for the purposes of the Dark Presence. But for anything more elaborate, as with the writer, it was different. It needed his mind. And so rather than taking him over completely, it merely touched him.
Oh, oh,
There was no way the flashbang grenades were standard power company equipment.
Yeah, someone's...
I stared through the bars of the jail cell. Barry stood behind me, swaying on his feet, looking as ill as I felt. Agent Nightingale stood on the other side of the bars with Sheriff Breaker. Nightingale had a stack of manuscript pages in his hand. He seemed unhinged as he gloated. "Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent."
Raymond Chandler? Who's that? Oh. He was a writer. Probably should have guessed that. He's been naming off writers the entire time. Secrety secrets. Yep, right here. Let myself heal first before I go down there. I'll let myself heal again before I continue.
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Pump action? Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, please. Is that gonna go out? I think it is. Oh, oh god. Jesus. Oh, you. Know what?
The dark presence was moving ahead of me in the same direction I was going. A cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach. Was it going for Alice?
I think it wants you. Repeating what happened.
Shift may cause cancer.
What? Graveyard shift may cause cancer.
Things were never as simple in real life as in fiction. I had lost count of the times I had wished there'd be a clear reason for my writer's block. Something to fight, something to lash out on. There wasn't. I was filled with doubt. I was nothing like the hero in my books. Alex Casey had gone through his life with single-minded determination, never wavering from his goal. Even now, I was angry at myself, angry at Alice, angry at Barry. I was fumbling and I had no plan.
Why be angry at Alice? Oh, come on! You know what? Just run, Alan. Just go. Just keep going. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Swimming. Oh, yeah, just go. Stay in here for a minute. All of Alan Wake's bones shall be broken before the week is out. This is a really sturdy shack. They don't make them like they used to. Oh, come on!
Anything outside of writing is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one. He writes of muses and creators summoning fabulous things from a magic lake, using his powers to shape the world of a realm of gods and dreams and demons, dark things that wait for a chance to slip through, wearing the flesh of men as disguise. Zane writes about himself, his girlfriend being taken over by a dark presence, about growing scared of the lake. Zane believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian presence lurks. I crawl back upstairs. I'll borrow these things for my story. They ring true. They fit.
No, I haven't been able to use the pump action yet. Wait, so if he's... Hold on, I want to take a minute. If he's already written these, then wouldn't be the missing pages be the ones that he's like getting from Zane? Like the ones he's just filling in from the story? Because I haven't gotten them yet. Also, how many episodes are there?
The kidnapper had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up.
Well, sorry, I've been getting attacked.
Birds.
I'm in Minecraft now. Great. Tunnels go to Cauldron Lake.
Without warning, the headache stabbed at my brain. get out of here.
Oh, a manuscript. It better be an important one.
The hunters were big, thick-set men, confident and at home in the woods. They were feeling good, running on beer, ghost stories, and camaraderie late into the night. It did them no good, as they were taken by the dark presence, sucked deep into a darkness far worse than any ghost story they ever told or heard.
So that was a no from my part. So is Alan the one? Because he dived into the lake and then woke up a week later. That part's still. Oh, what the? I can't say anything.
Even behind the closed doors and curtains of his grimy room at the Majestic, the local motel, Nightingale could feel the locals' eyes on him, the unrelenting pressure of their judgment. He forced it out of his mind. For all he knew, they could all be under Wake's spell already. You do what you have to do to get the job done. He took comfort from the bottle in his hand. Please, he thought, just let me get through this.
So he is a drunk. Well, I think that was well established already. Fuck you. Fuck you even more. What the hell, darkness? Actually, I want to try this out. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, what the hell?
I'd have to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on. Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
There's no way this stuff would still work. I mean, I know it's gonna work, but still, there's no way it would still work. Oh, I see. fuck? Wait. Oh, ladder. No, it wasn't. Oh, I see. I see. Tiptoe by the window, through the window, up, and I was just getting comfortable. I was just getting comfortable.
Great. Another cable car. Just great.
I'm prepared this time. Oh, come on! Give me a break. Shit. Of course I was looking away. Of course. Where? My words exactly. The 8th deepest lake in the world. Cauldron Lake is the Calderia Lake. Formed in a volcanic volcano. Sorry, I had to stretch. The volcano itself could be considered to be active, but it has not erupted since the volcanic earthquakes of 1970. The events of the underground activity was comparably mild, despite some property damage. There were no casualties. Cauldron Lake is the most beautiful spots in the Bright Falls area, as well as the central figure in many folk tales. It's popular recreational area for the area residents. I read that wrong, but yeah. Oh, this is never good. I've seen enough movies and played enough games to know. Yep, it's never good. I am the boss. Don't fuck with the boss. Also, why is there just a thermos here? How long have I been playing? 2 hours. This has to be the longest chapter yet. Oh. You think the flare guns would give me more flare ammo? Oh, manuscript.
Maud had checked all of Stucky's rental cabins. There had been no sign of the Wakes. It was dark when he'd found their car parked at the end of the road by Cauldron Lake. It made no sense. They must have taken a wrong turn, but there was no sign of them, and the car had been there for hours already. Frustrated, Mott stood on the rotten ruin of the footbridge that had once led to Diver's Isle before it sank beneath the waves years ago. The boss wouldn't be happy.
The boss? Interesting. C W and TZ. I miss you, Tom. Did you write this? Tom. You talk to me on TV, Tom. What the hell? I miss you, Tom. Oh, crazy, crazy, crazy. So clearly that's Tom. CW has to be someone else. Is that who's been giving me all the spare stuff? Writing all the letters? On, like, the rocks. Oh, God.
I could see Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat. I was close now. I had to get there fast. I dreaded what I would find. I tried to hold on to Alice, but her form melted away. I was losing control. Dr. Hartman stood in her place. I wanted to hit him, but my arms were jelly. He smiled. It was a reassuring smile, and I hated him for it. I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period. Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now.
Ooh. This is getting juicy.
Wait! That you? Wait!
Hey, I'm here! I'm coming!
No! Get away! Sorry. Please, lady. The boss didn't know who he was messing with. I didn't know. I swear, I didn't know.
The boss? Oh, wait.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is. She's probably drowned. We just said we had her to make him play ball. You see?
Oh. Nope, copyright. Well, everyone, that was episode 3 of Alan Wake. God, that was such a good one. I loved it. We got a lot of good manuscripts in there, like giving us like what's ahead, what's been going on, like in between, like what's Alan been doing, plus the other characters, like the sheriff, the doctor, the radio show host, even the Nightingale guy, who is clearly a drunk, and will clearly be more of an antagonist going forward. But yeah. So yeah, who is the boss that the kidnapper is working for? I wonder if he's connected to Nightingale. Because he has been acting way too... I've said many times before, and I'm sorry I keep bringing it up, he's been acting way too on edge for an FBI guy. I don't know. But yeah, no, they don't know where Alice is. So it means no one knows where she is. And there was never a island there to begin with. And so, well, we know she exists because Barry knows her. So, and the last manuscript we picked up was somebody telling Wake that he is a patient at a clinic. I don't know what to expect in the next episode. I'm super excited for it. If you guys like this video, hit the like button down below and comment your thoughts. If you want to see more of my content, hit subscribe, and I will see you all later.